Pouring money down the Pentagon hole has been one of the Donald's few consistent policies. And since taking office, Trump has been serenading the military.
We took care of the military like it's never been taken care of before.
New equipment is coming in.
We're going to have the strongest military we've ever had by far.
And hopefully, we'll be so strong, we'll never have to use it.
When I'm talking about tremendous defense capability, offensive capability, it's in space. So we're going to do the Space Force.
But now he's changing his tune. He's singing I Have a Dream, and he's talking about harmony and peace between Russia, China, and the United States.
I'm certain that sometime in the future, President Xi and I, together with President Putin of Russia, will start talking about a meaningful halt to what has become a major and uncontrollable arms race. The US spent $716 billion this year. Crazy.
Yes, why spend so much money on bombs and tanks? Well, this is from a president who just signed a bill in August for a 2019 military budget of $716 billion. That's $16 billion more than in 2018. So why the increase? Is it to protect our citizens from terror? Well, actually, according to the Pentagon, it's about Russia and China.
We will continue to prosecute the campaign against terrorists that we're engaged in today, but great power competition, not terrorism, is now the primary focus of U.S. national security.
No new arms race. Nobody wants a new Cold War. Well, if that's the case, it might be smart not to pull out of a nuclear arms treaty, especially one that was essential in stopping the old Cold War.
Russia has not adhered to the agreement. This should have been done years ago. Until people come to their senses, we have more money than anybody else by far. We'll build it up until they come to their senses. When they do, then we'll all be smart and we'll all stop. And by the way, not only stop, we'll reduce.
So let's take Trump at his word and assume that he's just trying to steer a sinking ship. Well, arms race may not exactly be the best term to describe it. After all, the U.S. military budget is bigger than Russia and China's combined. And this year, Russia actually decreased its military spending. Not exactly an aggressive move, but yet somehow they are the aggressor. Meanwhile, while Trump is gushing over his friendship with President Xi, imposing tariffs and staging military drills in the South China Sea is not exactly a friendly move.
If U.S. trade policies are based on possibilities that are groundless, it would be very irresponsible and dangerous.
The United States has seriously violated the basic norms of governing international relations and damaged Sino-U.S. military relations.
So, no need to poo-poo a song of peace, but as the Donald looks brightly into the future and imagines Washington, Moscow, and Beijing walking down the yellow brick road together, he might want to try out a different strategy. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.
Independent political analyst Alessandro Bruno told us that Trump's unpredictable approach to foreign policy isn't helping anybody.
Trump's diplomacy, as sort of introduced in his book, The Art of the Deal, is disruptive. He goes in, he may give you a compliment one day and then completely break you down the next. He promised to improve relations with Russia greatly. So far, I haven't seen any evidence of it. And even the nuclear peace with North Korea seems to be stalling these days. So everything tells me that military spending will continue as planned, if not more. Trouble will be more for the United States than for the foreign partners, because now Trump has lost his negotiating advantage, because people will be able to read him much more clearly. Never take him at face value. Always understand that he's playing some kind of game.